What's up, guys? I'm Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. Fashion, primarily fragrances, is what we get into on this channel. So if looking good and smelling great is your thing, I think you're gonna like it here. Make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon as well, so that way, anytime a new video is uploaded, you'll be one of the first people to get notified. So guys, on today's video, I want to talk about a cologne fragrance. And I'm talking about this cologne fragrance for a specific reason. I know that a lot of people are talking about and into cologne fragrances now. Primarily, that's not my thing, being quite honest with you guys. But I do have some in my collection. And this one in particular, I sincerely think is worth you guys picking up. And there's a reason behind that. So I'm going to run the intro. It's not going to be a long video. When I come back, I'm going to talk about a cologne fragrance that I really think that everybody that likes this scent profile really need to pick up. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, you know the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. Now, in my humble opinion, you know, everybody has a different mentality when it comes to how much money they want to spend on a fragrance, what they think is acceptable, what they think is overpriced. And then you have people on the other end of the spectrum that only like to buy more inexpensive fragrances or of course, in some cases, clones of a more expensive fragrance. Some people don't mind spending a lot of money on fragrances. Wherever you fall on that end of the spectrum, as long as you're trying to smell good or you like to smell good, you know, you're good with me. So with that being said, I know there's a lot of content that is out about cologne fragrances. I don't do as much content about cologne fragrances because, as I said, honestly, that's not primarily what I wear on my skin. But I do think that there are some cologne fragrances that are worth having, and I do think there are reasons to have cologne fragrances in your collection. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a fragrance that I've been mentioning here over the past few months, talking about the potential or the idea of it being discontinued, and that's this fragrance from Christian Dior, fevedelicieuse. All right, fevedelicieuse. And really what this is, in my opinion, one of the best gourmand fragrances ever created. I'm 1,000% sure if I did a top 10 gourmand fragrances of all time that I've smelled, this would be on the list. All right, so this is from Christian Dior's private collection. La Collection Privée, I think is the name of the collection at this present time, if I'm not mistaken, because it's changed once or twice over the last couple of years. But at any measure, this fragrance is an amazing gourmand. When I describe this fragrance, I often talk about, to me, it is like they took just about all of the primary notes or typical notes, I would say, that you think about when a gourmand fragrance is composed. All right, you have cherry, you have tonka bean, you have vanilla, you have praline. So again, think about most of the gourmand fragrances that you really have come to know and enjoy. A lot of times those notes are included in that fragrance composition, and they are all in this fragrance, fevedelicieuse, from Christian Dior. Now, for whatever reason, this fragrance has been discontinued. All right, and as I told you guys before, I mentioned in some videos, a few videos back, I went and looked on places like eBay, you know, these third-party or second-tier websites, just to kind of get an idea. And the cheapest I'm seeing a bottle of this stuff going for is the high 400s, between 400 to 750 bucks or so for a bottle of this stuff. Now, understandably, I know for a lot of people that's completely out of the question to spend that much money on a fragrance. But I will tell you again, if you love gourmands, I really think that scent profile is something you need to at least smell and experience. So with that being said, with it being discontinued, I've talked about this before. And for between 35 to 50 bucks, I have an alternative that smells 90-95% close to fevedelicieuse, and that's this one from the Allure collection, This is called Fevedelicieuse. All right. I think it was Paris's Corner, the Amir collection. And I will make sure I link this fragrance down below if you guys want to check it out. But I'm telling you, with that fragrance being discontinued now, pretty much confirmed to be discontinued, it is, like I said, one of the best gourmands I've ever smelled. And it's unfortunate that it's been discontinued, but you guys see it a lot. Fragrances that are really, really great, unfortunately, for whatever reason, hard to get the ingredients or whatever the case may be, they get discontinued. So this is a fragrance that you can purchase that is still active on the market for a fraction of the cost. Again, I've seen it as low as 35 bucks and up to around $50, $60 for a bottle of this. And like I said, you're getting 90 to 95% of what you get from Fevedelicieuse. So instead of trying to secure a bottle of that for that, of course, high markup that you're not going to have to pay to get a bottle of this is going to be a great alternative. And again, I felt like I wanted to make this video because I think the more the word gets out about that fragrance being discontinued, the more people are going to look to buy this. So now is probably the best time than ever. If you want to, if you wanted Fev, and of course haven't been able to get it, now is probably the best time or better time than ever to go ahead and secure a bottle of Fevedelicieuse before that, of course, becomes hard to get and source. But that's all I have for you guys. I just want to come on quick and give you guys a heads up about that. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys are sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.